Hello everyone, how's it going today? Happy Wednesday evening, yay! I mean, it's midweek, so that's always good. Bone Dragons, Dino Zombies are good for Red Fangs. That's true, yeah. Yeah, they're pretty good. Alright, so today we have two DreamZzz sets, Dream Village and Izzie and Bunchu the Bunny. We're gonna build the Dream Village first. These are both pretty cute. I'm pretty jazzed about this this line. It has a lot of good parts, and it just in general is very imaginative, and that's a really good thing. Oops, that's a little bit more centered there. Now, the interesting thing about this particular set is all of the DreamZzz sets are a 7145 something or other, I think, or pretty close to that, 714 something. Dream Village is not a 40657. This is in the promo range, so this seems like it was a promo set that they originally planned as a promo set, and they upgraded it to a standard set. That's why it's not in the normal order. So it's just one of those interesting things. But it allows you to take the three dream buildings and merge them into one big one, which is kind of neat. Alright, let's go ahead and dump out the parts and everything. The instruction booklet and the sticker sheet can go to the side. There we go. Alright, there's three. There's one. Got the odd numbers here. Alright, 2, 4, 1, and 5. Alright, let's go ahead and slip those back there and get started. How's everyone doing today? As a reminder, it is currently September. All subscriptions are cheaper on Twitch right now, and we are currently working our way towards a sub goal of 150, and if we reach that, I will play on stream Spelljammer Pirates of Realm Space. It has been a highly requested game, so now is your opportunity to help ensure that we actually play it. We are currently at 87 sub points. So get those subscriptions in if you are interested in seeing that. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and get down to the start. I do like the hand-drawn style on the covers to a certain extent. So, like they're moving away from the the black background and going to white. Because they don't want them to the ink to rub off on the paper bags whenever those come. So that's interesting, and to a certain extent, you've got the box. You will eventually have the final product. You really don't need an image of the set itself, finished and everything like that. So it's pretty nice to shake things up a little bit with some different artwork. You may go to the Underground and FF4 for Blue Fangs. You believe there you can get those by Edge. That'd be pretty good early on. All right, let's go ahead and make our minifig here. The only fangs you're going to have fun getting is white fangs. 4% chance of stealing, and only one monster you can steal them from, you believe. There we go. So he does have a second face as well. He's got cute, adorable unicorn pajamas. Look at those unicorns. And he is wearing braces. I didn't even know if they still made these braces. that you wear at night. I never had to do that when I had braces, luckily. But it's certainly an interesting thing to have on there. Oh yeah, blue dragons. Yep. All right, let's go ahead and make our little wizard dream creature, dream guy. So it's the same body and head as the mushroom guys, but we have the beard to indicate that he is a wizard. And, of course, the hat. You always need to have the hat. And then they all have a little accessory, if I can find it. So, pearl gold wands. Go ahead and slip that under his armpit. Come on, get in there. There we go. Is the beard in the way? Beard might slightly be in the way. Let's try to be careful. There we go. All right, so we got our little Dreamling wizard with Magisto's wizard hat. And holding a pearl gold wand. There we go. We'll have an extra one of those, so I'll put that over there. Alright, so let's go ahead and start making the little wizard's house. Dream wizard's house. There we go, get those on, and then a pair of 1x2 rail plates. 1x1 plates with clips. And 1x1 bricks in the front. Almost at 99 already? That's pretty impressive. Alright, then a pair of bright orange 1x1 plates. And on each side we have a clip, but on one side it's facing in. On the other side, it's facing out. There we go. 99 acquired, Chocobo time. So, Bricklink announced today a new program. Mock pop-up store is, I think, what they're calling it. I can't remember exactly. Basically, pre-approved models that have been designed by fans are purchasable, so you pay for the instructions and then you pay for the parts through a combination of the online Pick-a-Brick and Bricklink parts. And I was in a LEGO Discord, and there was this one guy who just went absolutely ballistic over this because, as it stands right now, which is officially just a test. Like, they're saying it's a test right now. Ergo, things will probably change. But this one guy went absolutely ballistic that you could not just buy the instructions. Now, I am perfectly happy to say that not being able to buy just the instructions is silly. And not being able to, like, pick and choose what parts you want to buy is also silly. But it's a test. There's places to leave feedback, and this guy was just going absolutely ballistic off on Bricklink and LEGO for not instantly having the ability to buy just the instructions. And it's like, they announced it today. Hold your friggin' horses. Go in and give feedback. Go in and say, you know, hey, it'd be really nice if I could just buy the instructions. And the guy was just going absolutely ballistic. And, you know, I'm here pointing out that, like, the vast majority of people who will use this service are going to be people who do not already have the part collection to be sure that they are that they have what it takes to build these things. You know. And he's like, I'm not convinced that I'm in the minority. Minorities always say that. You find any person who's wealthy and in like the top 1% or 5% of the population, and they will think that they are significantly lower than than where they are. Like, I have a lot of Lego. I know I am in the tiny, tiny upward minority of Lego purchasers. It is so ridiculous. All right, I'll go ahead and get the car fender arch over the top there. And a pair of brown 1x3 plates. But man, just getting the pushback for pointing out, hey, maybe you should not blow your top over something so silly, and maybe you should go and give them feedback, say, you know, polite, reasonable feedback. Hey, it'd be really nice if I could just buy the instructions. You know, rather than blowing up and being rude and an asshole. Well, I know you need those instructions, not a rogue AI, but not everyone does. There we go. Alright, it is a very tiny little base house right now, but it is very cute. Alright, we got some lavender here. 1x4 plates. We get a brown window frame and gold lattice pane. I forgot to mute my other computer. There we go. Alright. 1x1 plate with clip. 1x1 brick in lavender. 1x1 plate with clip. Sometimes find yourself getting mad over stupid things. You need to learn to chill. Yeah, it's a very good thing. Like, I mean, I have certainly been there before. I am not like innocent of it, but I have made an effort to be chill because, in large part, I just don't see, you know, a good reason for it. But I have had some life lessons that luckily were not like things that directly affected me, kind of thing. I've definitely told this story before, but I had my driver's license suspended once. I had a ticket that I forgot and didn't pay. It was a dumb ticket, but that's neither here nor there. So I had to spend a day getting everything resolved, and my car had been towed, so I had to go get it back. And obviously, you know, I mean, I'm not happy about this. Luckily, my father was kind enough to, like, basically take the day off work and drive me everywhere, which, you know, not everyone is going to have that luxury, certainly. But, so I was at the impound, and this guy comes in and just is, like, going off on the lady behind the counter, who's just there to take your money and give you the keys, kind of thing. Like, she has no control over anything. But he's going just berserk on her, shouting at her about how his car shouldn't have been towed and everything. And his car is out there, and, like, they had just driven it in or something like that, and so he rushes out, leaps into his car, and probably using a spare key, you know, turns it on and drives off. And a cop had just come into the impound lot, and the cop, like, immediately goes off after him. I was like, maybe that guy was right. maybe his car was improperly towed, and he'd be out of time, and but would be able to get his money back and stuff like that if he'd just pay and go and deal with everything. And yeah, it sucks. Definitely sucks. But after that, he was now on the hook for stealing, for theft. I don't know about Grand Theft Auto. I don't know what the legalese of it is, but like he stole his own car, and yeah, now he's probably going to go to jail. You know? Because even if his car was improperly impounded, doesn't excuse stealing his own car and not dealing with it through the proper procedures and everything like that. And also, we do use this extra wand there, so we'll put it there on the wall. So yeah, it's like, you know, I can just I can take things slow. I can relax. There was another time I went into McDonald's at 4 a.m. after a work shift, and their computers were rebooting, so I had to wait and get something. And someone else comes in and finds out, and he's just like angry and shouting and walks off. And I'm just sitting there like leaning against the edge, like, well, whatever, I'll wait. It's just a couple extra minutes. Stupidity is surprisingly more common than you give it credit. Mm-hmm. Howdy, Vile Death. How's it going? I have been pretty good. Lord Canis, what did you come into? Someone forgot their keys and had to jimmy their own locks? No, someone's car got impounded. They felt improperly, so they stole their car from the impound lot. I obviously, like, I have no idea what actually happened beyond that, but, like, there was a cop right there. The people at the impound lot pointed out what happened, and she was off and after that guy. So, you know, just don't be a jerk. All right, so extra pieces, quite a few of them. Bright orange 1x1 plate, bright orange 1x1 cylinder plate, gray and brown 1x1 cylinder tiles. Green 1x1 plate foliage, a gold bucket handle, a sprue for wands in gold, a white beard, and a brown 3L bar. Quite a few spare parts there. Very nice. I'm doing pretty well. I finished Persona 5 Royal and just got through watching my playthrough of LEGO Bricktales. Nice! I hope you enjoyed that. I did. That was a lot of fun. And howdy, Love Bunny. How's it going? There is indeed a windmill. Little bakery. Little dream bakery. There we go. Going to sleep with my LEGO streams is surprisingly helpful. Aw, I appreciate that. I'm doing okay. Alright, let's see. Got a gem. That's nice. Let's spread these parts out a little bit more. Okay. 198 red fangs you'll never use. You know, sometimes you just want them, right? And that's okay. Red orange 1x3 plates. Gray 1x4 plates. Get some brown rocker hinges, 1x2 bases and 2x2 tops. Here's the other base. Alright, a dark gray 1x2 log brick and a 1x2x3 inverted slope. 1x2 window and a brown 1x2 rail plate. It's kind of cute that they've made the bakery a windmill rather than just a flour grinding place or something else. that they, you know, they didn't make the windmill just a mill. There we go. Oh. A magenta frog. I don't think that I have a magenta frog. That is adorable. It's Lego. It never has to be just a thing. Oh, it never has to be. No. No, for something like this, it makes sense to combine it. If I was going to go for a medieval village, I'd still want the mill to just be a mill, a standard mill. And the reason for that is simply because you could get a lot of mill stuff in there, and I'd want it to be accurate. Red 1x1 trans red cone and a green gem there for a potion bottle. Another potion bottle with that does not look trans blue on the instructions. It looks like trans light purple, and I don't even know that there is a trans light purple, but that is trans blue. That's the only other gem that there is. So into the trans yellow 1x1 cylinder plate. Well, that might be a trans dark purple. No, I don't know. I'd have to go find some trans blue and compare it. Yes, this is the magic shop currently. And 1x8x2 archway. Dark gray 1x1 plates and a gray 1x1 brick. Did I play through the Easter update? No, I have not. Oh, I didn't even know about a summer update. It's not that it wasn't interesting, I just haven't gotten around to it. Haven't been able to fit it into the schedule, so to speak. I do want to. Might be fun to wait until see if there's more updates or something. I don't know. Time for 198 blue fangs. There we go. Inverted 1x1 or 1x2 slopes. Okay, two 2x3 brown plates. And we get a green frog. So there are two different frogs in this set. Standard green one this time. More log bricks. A window and a silver, not silver, a gold pane, a lattice pane. There we go. It's a little froggy looking out the window. It's gonna be really hard to see it there. There we go. There's a little froggy looking out the window. Very cute froggy. I am a big fan of Lego frogs. Howdy, Crimson Clover Blossom and Shield of Hope. How's it going? Not sure how you feel about the dream being animals combined with machines. I don't know how many of them are really animals combined with machines. I mean, I guess some of the nightmare ones are. Maybe. But I don't know how many of them are like machines that are animals, as opposed to a combination, if that makes sense. All right, magenta 1x2 and a rail plate. I mean, it's a dream. It's like anything goes. Well, I don't know if how much of that is like. an actual robot versus it's just gigantic and it uses robot parts that Lego uses for robots. I don't know. I haven't seen the show or anything. All right, inverted, not inverted, 2x2 plate with side studs. There we go. Should do a watch along. I'm good. All right, 1x2 double curved slopes. We got 3 of those along the top. There we go. And a 1x2 inverted gray slope. Oddly enough, a dark pink 1x3 plate there. Brown 1x6. Magenta 1x2. And a brown 1x1 tile with top clip. There goes the other 1x6 plate and a 1x2 rail plate. 1x2 rail plate on top. The other dark pink 1x3 plate. Curious, out of all the Lego sets I've built, which one was I most proud of? I don't really feel like pride on completing the sets per se, because I'm just following the instructions. In terms of actual pride that I feel at completing a set, it's usually something along the lines of one of the small ones that I've built in a polybag. I mean, I certainly feel good about finishing them. I like looking at them, and I like the design features and construction techniques that they used. Which one did I enjoy building the most? That would probably be the Lion Knight's castle that came out fairly recently that I did on stream. That is an absolutely fantastic set. I dare say the best set Lego has ever made. Oops, I'm using the wrong plate. There we go. Like, I cannot praise that set enough. I really can't. It is so good. Get those 2x6s on. 3x3 curved corner. Which was the worst set? Oh, that would have to be one of the 4+ sets. Probably a Jack Stone set. Jack Stone sets were terrible. They were just absolutely the worst. I don't like the things that would be worse than that would probably be something like Galador. Cannot be fully prideful on building sets per se, but you enjoy making them. Yeah, well, I mean, it's like... And I'm not putting this as any kind of criticism on someone who does feel pride on finishing a set, because if you do, that's fine, that's great, that's wonderful, you should. But to me, it's like I just followed instructions and completed it. So to me, it's like I didn't really do much there. I mean, like the physical labor of building it, yeah, and I love studying them and all of that. I find very valuable, and just building Lego I find just enjoyable and soothing and stuff like that. So, you know, I enjoy it for all of those reasons, but I don't feel like pride in completing a set because I just followed instructions. It's like feeling pride at driving to work every day kind of thing. It's like... I don't know, just... Yeah, I mean, finding all the interesting pieces and stuff like that, that's all, you know, I do like all of that. I find that enjoyable and stuff like that. But it's like, I've had people, like, compliment me, you know, like, they'll see a completed set and be like, oh, wow, you built that? Wow, that's amazing. And I'm like, I just followed instructions, you know? Give your praise to the designers of the set, kind of thing. That's kind of how I look at it. Like, you know, if you really like the Lion Knight's castle, then the designers are the ones who deserve the praise, not me for just putting it together. So it's yeah, I mean that's essentially what it is. Let's see. All right. So, spare parts. We got gems in dark blue and green, trans blue and green, I should say. 1x1 dark gray tile soap, 1x1 plate, and lavender 1x1 cylinder tile. Very nice. There we go. And this is the second floor with some froggies. I do like using this windshield piece as an arch here. I think that's really, really nice. They did that in the other the Dream Stable set too, and that's really nice. It's something that I'm gonna have to use. Well, yes, I'm proud of my own creations because they're my own creations. I'm very proud of them. But that's a different thing than building something following instructions. All right, so there is the wizard's house. Let's go ahead and get started on the bakery mill. Yeah, the worst sets that LEGO has ever made are so it's I'd probably have to I don't know. See, like Galador is so different that it has that going for it, but they're also just absolutely terrible in terms of, you know, like how far from LEGO they really were. Meanwhile, the Jack Stone stuff had terrible figures, lots of not great parts and stuff like that, and yet sometimes just enough. Like I'm annoyed that I never got the Jack Stone set that had a yellow jack, car jack to lift up a car. All of them, except for that one set, every single one of them LEGO has made has been blue. And I'm like, I missed a unique color. We wants it, precious. All right. Let's get started on the bakery. So I've commented on the flesh tone color that is occasionally used for other buildings. Now this guy is the same color as his building, so that's a little creepy. They need more pastel LEGO colors. There's quite a few. There is actually a creator set that's specifically pastels, so that's really cute. Still have plans to start building LEGO sets. You'll start with the Technic vehicles. Been looking at prices and whatnot. Yeah, Technic is pretty interesting. Just like not quite my thing. I like Technic better when it's like not a car, if that makes sense. I mean, cars can be interesting. I do have a few, and I don't mind them ultimately, but like I had a Technic idea book, and there was like a fake seismograph kind of thing, and that was awesome. I would love to get a Technic set that did that and stuff like that. Those I find especially cool. But this is a Dreamling Baker. He's not a ghost. He's just a denizen of the dream world. I'm a big fan that the baker's hat, that part has been around since the early 80s, and they're still using it. I love that. I always loved getting bakers in my 80s sets. I think Technic vehicles would be a good starting point. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, if that's something that that's up your alley, then I say go for it, 100%. If the price to part ratio weren't so bad and the ability to rebuild the set weren't so questionable because it relies on an app, I would be really excited to get the giant crane that they just released. That thing looks awesome and amazing, and I would love it, but it's also not a great deal as far as I'm concerned. I understand why it is the price that it is, because it has a lot of electronics in it, but at the same time, it's like, I don't like Technic enough for it. But if there are, like there are people who just get Lego Technic, and if that's something up their alley, then I say, more power to you, and I am happy that you are getting something so awesome. Oops, let's get the brown 1x1s here first. You wish you had more Technic Lego as a kid? Well, it's never too late. But yeah, like, one of my favorite Technic sets was the space shuttle that also had an alternate model of a submarine. That's really cool. You want to make all the sophisticated Lego sets eventually? Brown log element and 1x2 inverted set slopes. Yeah, I do have actually a little Technic set that is on the agenda for building on stream, but it's just a small set, so it's not particularly large, but it is cute. And there's a John Deere like log vehicle thing. I can't remember what the actual term is. It has a specific type of name. That I'm interested in. I'm not a big fan of John Deere, but the type of vehicle is interesting. Like, I suppose I should clarify. It's not that vehicles aren't my thing. Cars aren't my thing in Technic. And to a certain extent, trucks aren't. But, like, there was a combine. That would have been pretty cool. And the that John Deere vehicle, also pretty cool. You think a sunflower mecha would be neat? Sure. You watch my Lego Titanic VODs through YouTube? And that was some patience and dedication there. Well, I will say that the Titanic, I mean, there are some issues, and you're going to get that any time that you're dealing with a large model like that is, especially something that's based on something real that has a very repetitive design, like a ship like the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower was a lot worse in that regard, though. I mean, I liked building the Eiffel Tower. It's still together, and it looks really cool, but the build experience for that was like, it's one of those things where the finished product is the good experience. The build experience is not the best part of it, kind of thing. Whereas I do think that the Titanic, despite some repetitiveness in it, had a very good build experience. You would not have the patience for Lego builds like that, and that's fine. I mean, that's one of the things that I love about Lego, is that there's so much available. Like, I'm on a Lego Discord with a lot of fans of Star Wars, and like they're obsessed with collecting the Star Wars figures and stuff like that. and obsessed. Some of them are obsessed with like accuracy, precision accuracy of the minifigs, which are not accurate to human proportions, but whatever. And that's not for me. I don't care about that at all. I will build Star Wars sets that are interesting, that look neat. But I'm also conscious, in particular, of the prices of them, because there is a license fee that is included in all of them. You can see that especially in like the Marvel and Star Wars advent calendars. They'll come out and they're like $10 or $15 more than the City and Friends calendar advent calendars. So right there, you can see the licensing cost that is in those sets. And that's something that I'm less of a fan of. That's one of the things that I like about these lines like DreamZzz and Monkey Kid and stuff like that. They don't have that, so they can get much better prices. You have the patience for Magic the Gathering deck building or item grinding stuff in FF4, but building Lego builds? Nope. That's fine. Everyone's different. Everyone is different. You have a delicious pretzel here inside the baker's cottage. Get a Lego fork right there. A butcher's knife right over here. And let's get some leaf elements on the side. There we go. And on the front, we get a croissant. And I got the wrong part on here. I was like, all right, there should not be 2 extra flowers. There we go. Pretzel. Giant pretzel. Come on, focus. Focus. Camera. Stay in focus. Stay in focus. There we go. Look at that delicious looking pretzel. Big cleaver. And some confections out on the counter. Very cute. Alright, spare parts. We got an extra gray whisk. We have an extra pearl silver fork. Aqua 1x1 cylinder plate. Aqua and light pink confection swirl. Lavender 1x1 cylinder flower. And 2 other confection tiles, 1x1 cylinder tiles. Cookie, and I don't know what the swirl is supposed to be, but it's a swirl. Yum yum. All right. Let's go ahead and put that over there and get started on the second floor of it. There we go. Let's go ahead and move these plates out of the way. There we go. There we go. All right. Lots of nice tiles here. Brown 4x8 and beige 2x4. $198 blue fangs acquired. Nice. Shutting switch off because it went from 99% battery to 40% battery. Yeah, that's a lot. It's like, you have gotten so many items, it has drained me. Alright, where is... There's the bracket. And a blue 2x2 tile there. And white 1x1 tile slopes here. The foot of the bed will be a 1x2 3-wall panel, and in between a 2x2 tile there. And our little dreamling can just sleep in that bed. That is adorable. All right, Seelan, thank you very much for coming on out. Have a good rest of your night. All right, let's get a gold window lattice pane in there. There we go. And 2 more window panes here and here. And get some aqua slopes. There we go. Inverted 1x3 brown slopes. There we go. Alright, white 4x4. Brown 1x2 log brick. And a few plates. May skip the white fangs. 4% chance to steal is not worth the effort. Yeah, that would take a little while. If I had to go to a ball spawn family reunion, what would I bring? Deviled eggs, pasta salad, black lotus dipped throwing axes, asking for a friend. I suppose it would depend a lot on which ball spawn were actually going to be there. How many of them are evil? How many of them are not? But I'd probably bring cookies. Because you can never go wrong with cookies. I would not bring pasta salad. Alright, bright yellow 1x1 cylinder plate, and a cylinder tile, and a pink 1x1 cylinder tile. Spam cookies? No. No, not spam cookies. You'd bring deviled eggs. You have a great family recipe. Nice. I don't think I've ever actually had deviled eggs. Considering I've only seen like 2 that aren't evil. That's true. That's true. It would be really cool if Baldur's Gate 3 would like look at Baldur's Gate 1 or 2 and make some basic things about your ball spawn character. That'd be kind of neat. Also, I have not had one of these pieces before. A 1x2 plate with a Technic pinhole off the side. That is a really useful piece. They're referenced, but that's really about it. Yeah, but that means that they're not going to be referenced by name. That's my kind of element. When all they need to do is look at the data files. I mean, obviously they couldn't voice act that line. There we go. Get that on there. And there we go. Do you ever just take out a box of Lego and just let your hands make whatever with them? No, not really. Partly because you can't really do that with sorted Lego. If you have well-sorted Lego, it's not too difficult to do that like at a building table. Go. Alright, let's get a beige 2x2, 1x2 tile slope. Ow. Rocker hinge, bottom and top. And then another one. I mean, when I build Lego, it's either a set or I have something very particular in mind. I mean, obviously, if I'm working on something, I will, like, put pieces together. I won't, like, build something like this, but, you know, I might be like, what can I do with these? Oh, that makes a neat little hole there, kind of thing, you know. So I'll do something like that, and, you know, test out to see what fits in there. Ah, you know, a 1x1 would fit through there. So there's that kind of thing, but not. It's more of like testing out build techniques than like actually building something. Couple log bricks, white 2x2 cylinder tile with center stud, and some ice cream on top. It's definitely ice cream, it's not smoke. It's not smoke coming out of a chimney. It is ice cream. Alright, then we take our propeller top. And unfortunately, these are 4 wedge plates that are all the exact same, so I am stuck with an uneven number. And then get a brown 3x3 cross plate on top. Also, I'll note that the old style of these there were actual gaps in between here, whereas now this is just a solid Technic pin thing. Whee. Alright, so that will go right on top here. There we go. And we have our nice little bakery. There we go. Spare parts, 1x1 cylinder tiles in bright yellow and pink, 1x1 tile slope in white, Technic peg and friction pin. Technic pin and friction pin. There we go. All right, next up, bag number 5. Time to make our blacksmith. Dreamling. As a kid, you used to believe that windmills could actually fly around like biplanes or something. No. That's called imagination. That is called imagination. That's not dumb. Kids see things and they try to make connections and stuff like that. That's perfectly normal and reasonable. You love stealing 99 items during one battle. It's a little overpowered, though. Like, it's a little overpowered. And it's weird because it's the only game that did that. Like, you couldn't do it in the previous one. And obviously you can't do it in the later one. And there we go, get that. Oh, let's go ahead and make our little Dreamling. Oh, I need to get his beard on. There we go, and then his hair. There we go. And where is the hammer? There's the hammer. Alright, and our little Dreamling is ready to make some dream weapons. It is nice getting getting another beard and hairpiece. Okay, you do not want to... Alright, well, you know what? What if I do this? Oh, that's a little too much. Alright, how about that? Dang it. There we go. Got him. Figure that the roof of a windmill like the one here was that way so it could extend up like wings and give the windmill its wing things. That's fine. I mean, again, that's just childhood imagination and trying to figure out how things work. I mean, you learned eventually how things actually work. It's not like you still believe it. It's normal childhood stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and make an anvil here. One by one to 1 by 1 downward angle, and clip, and inverted, or not inverted, 1 by 1 tile slope, get that on there. Like, kids are always, like, that's the nature of learning, is especially as a kid, is just, like, trying to make connections between what you see, various things that you see. So we have a golden machete here, which I'm not sure if I have one of those pieces, so that's kind of neat. Get that on the anvil. Brown 1 by 1 plates. And I mean, you know, if you still want windmills that can fly, I have a I have something for you. Just take a look at Windmill Gundam from G Gundam, and you'll see a windmill that can fly. Probably not as you might think, but it does fly. Neo Netherlands Windmill Gundam. Alright, let's see. Next up we have a pair of macaroni bricks here on the side. There we go. And then get a half-cylinder, 1 by 2 half-cylinder brick in there. Brown 1 by 1 brick on the other side. You knew that I was going to say there's a Gundam for that? Oh. I highly recommend G Gundam. It is a treat. It is a treat. It is fantastic in so many different ways. There we go. Some 1 by 2 rocker hinge bottoms, 1 by 2 log brick, and brown 1 by 1 brick there. I mean, it's not my fault G Gundam has utterly fantastic and ridiculous designs. I just roll with it. Is it like the big guy in Rusty cartoon? I don't know that one, so I could not say. So, most later Gundam series end up being basically just retellings of the original Gundam series or one of its sequels. G Gundam is one of the few that really is not at all in any way. You're going to see the next few Live Alive videos as I go through the trials. Well, they're pretty fun. Pretty weird in some cases. All right, gold 1 by 1 cylinder plates there and there. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I really am. It is a fun game. I do recommend that game. Alright, black 1x1 cone right there, and we get our 2 flames in here. Over there in the forge. Alright, 1x1 cylinder bricks in brown, and 1x1 cylinder plates in gold. You definitely see that Frankomatic was totally correct on what he said about Sundown being difficult to recruit. I actually, like... I don't know if I just got lucky, because one thing I said, I saw indicated that you might have to go back to areas that you've already been to find him and stuff like that. I didn't have to. It was literally just, I just went through all of the places that he was listed as being in order, and I found him. So, I don't know if I just got lucky or what, but... yeah, it is a little annoying that you have to go through some rigmarole to get him. Only reason you mentioned Big Eye and Rusty, it's very much a great opening theme song, very much American sounding a little. Yeah, I've never even heard of it, so I have no idea. Alright, white 1x8 plate. And some beige tiles and half tiles. There we go. Alright, gold 1x1 cylinder plates and brown 1x1 cylinder tiles. You can go ahead and link that on the Discord, and I'll take a look after the build, because I just don't know it at all. Got kind of lucky with Pogo. Frankly, really had to chase him all over the map, as you recall. I think that Lee is the only one who does not have to fight him, and that might have had something to do with it. Alright, so we get a gold harpoon there. Get a gold sai here. Get another gold machete here. And then we have a trans light blue blade, dagger blade or whatever. And a gold lightsaber handle. That is interesting. It is textured on the inside of the blade. I'm not sure if this is a new piece for this, or if it's been in some other sets, but it's like a dream blade or something like that. I don't know. It's a pretty cool piece. That would make a great, like, magical spear tip. Like an ice spear or something like that. That is really cool. I like that. Pogo is the caveman. Everyone else has to fight him. Lee does not. And then we get a helmet on there. Alright. White 4x8. Get 2 bricks. And get some slope pieces in there. One by one tile slopes and 2x2 inverted corner slopes, which I love. I love getting these pieces. Still have to chase them out of the brush, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just got lucky. I don't know. And a side stud part there. Oh, which character was Frank-O-Matic when he encountered Pogo? That's her. Sorry. Alright, we have a white 2x3 Nexo shield element there, and let's go ahead and put on a bunch of gold ingots. Oh, is that why he chose... Did he choose Sundown so that he wouldn't have to go chasing after Sundown? Because let me tell you, having leveled up characters quite a bit in what I've done so far, some characters way more overpowered than others. Way more overpowered than others. Like, just to a ridiculous level. I didn't choose Lee because she was so overpowered. I would say that she is the most powerful character of at least the ones that I have. I can't compare her to Yun or... What's the other guy's name? Actually, I might even be wrong on Yun's name. I don't know. I can't compare any of them because I haven't played through as them. But she is just absolutely ridiculous on power levels. Alright, so here is our little blacksmith stand. We can actually get him in here, perhaps. Maybe not. A few of the characters don't have a chance to grind up levels. Yes, but, like, Takahara, he doesn't get any more... yeah, Hong, thank you. Takahara doesn't get any more skills. Like, most characters get an ultimate, like an ultimate skill at level 16. Obviously, Cube doesn't. And obviously, well, not obviously, but Takahara doesn't either. And honestly, Takahara's, I don't know if it's his stat growth or what, but he has great hit points, but his other stats and his ability to dish out damage is not good. It's not good. It's really not good. Disappointingly so, in fact. Alright, let's see. So that's showing putting them all together as the individual buildings, and then you can put them together as one big building. So let's go ahead and do that. Well, I suppose I should go over the extra pieces, because there's a lot here. Brown 1x1 plate, black 1x1 tile slope, dark gray 1x1 cylinder tile with a top peg, gold 1x1 cylinder plate, a trans light blue spearhead, pearl gold lightsaber handle, pearl gold machete, pearl gold harpoon, pearl gold ski pole, and pearl gold sai. Then a nougat, or dark, nah, actually that's dark orange. Dark orange beard, and a trans orange flame. Lots of nice pieces. Very, very nice. He's not exactly the same type of others, but once you get him, he does level everyone up. Like, Cube doesn't level up, which limits Cube's potential in a lot of ways. But Cube does have some pretty good abilities still. Alright, let's go ahead and put those there. There we go. Alright, on this side, we lock these in with the base here. There we go. And you get the roof there. And then you put the blacksmith shop there. And then the windmill up there. Alright, so this is one way to combine them all. And it works. Like, it doesn't look bad. I think its biggest problem is this part, these two not connecting. I actually think that doing this is probably better, even though these do not match up at all either. I don't know. Works like a Minecraft build, yeah. Well, that didn't work. There we go. He's not an egg. He's a sphere. You can connect. All right. Well, can't there, and can't there. But the reason that they have these parts here is to connect them up on the inside. But those are the Dream Village buildings. Let's go ahead and put them with their appropriate pieces, because I do think that they look best as individual buildings. But that is just my opinion, of course. There we go. So there we go. There we go. And there we go. Pretty cute. Let's get these a little centered more. So there, it's a very nice set. Lots of good pieces, lots of fun little things, and it's just a nice little set that you can have to accompany all of the vehicles and stuff. Which is, I think, one of the nice things about that is that you have all these vehicles, and then you can also have this nice little village. Just needs a food vendor. Well, we got the bakery. He's got food. You know, there's a pretzel in there. There's a croissant that you can just grab off the door. Cookies and puffs. Yeah. But with that completed, I think what we're going to do now, push these up here a little bit, is do some minifigs. All right, there we go. And we are going to start with Disney 100. All right, so we got 5 left in here. There's a couple that I'm not going to open because they are spoken for, but if I find them. We'll see. I got a D6. I'm just going to ignore a 6 and re-roll. Like I said, I'm going to ignore a 6 and re-roll. All right, 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and start a prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Get your predictions in. We will see what we get. So we have gotten, well, I should say, what we have left is a Robin Hood, a Prince John, 2 Mulans, a Dr. Facilier, a Jiminy Cricket, and I believe I took out the Pinocchio before. I think I got a Pinocchio and I removed him. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. I may have gotten 2 at some point and not marked a second one down. Might have been Dr. Facilier, because I don't think we got 2 Jiminy Crickets. I don't know. But there's about a minute remaining. Get your predictions in. Get your predictions in. Now, the fewer we have remaining, the more and more likely it will be that we finally get a Mulan, because She's in there twice, and she has to be right next to each other. Pepper girl with a pepper cane. I could go for a pepper cane. That would be an interesting accessory. All right. 30 seconds remaining. Get your predictions in. I should also probably get my timer ready. That would probably be a good idea. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, timer is ready. 20 seconds remaining. Get your predictions in. Last opportunity before time runs out to make a prediction on what I have in this minifig pack and whether I can get it right. Just a couple seconds remaining. Let's enable that again. All right, and all right, there we go. Okay, and go. So 1x1 cylinder plate, I believe. So I do think that we have it. I would like... All right. Oh! Really tried to get that in there first. 20.22. Just over the line, but I do think that we have Mulan. Because I felt the 1x1 cylinder plate, and I don't think anyone left. I don't think anyone else even has 1x1 cylinder plates, but I could still be wrong. Oh no, actually, Dr. Facilier does. Ooh, well, let's see. Am I wrong? Haha, all right. I am not wrong. Because his actually has a hole in the top, and I did not feel that. But I could have still been wrong. All right. So that was, once again, 20.22. Choose a prediction. Ah, there's going to be some hams distributed this time. All right, let's see. Lord Canis, Ice Oven, Shield of Hope, and Cetria getting the hams. A nice, tidy payout. Crimson Clover Blossom, Kincheer, Bahamut Zero, hoping for within 20 seconds. No one going for 50 to 60. And Lel Bunny going for no. Did I get to see the PSAs Jiminy did during the 80s? I probably did, but I can't say that I remember them. All right, this is soft rubbery hair. That's a really nice outfit. I really like that. Let's go ahead and pop her hair off so we can see her angry face and the back of her torso. Nice dark blue. We can see the back of her hair as well. Yeah, that is a nice hairpiece. I like that. There's also a little hole there to put in some Friends accessories. Nothing on top, just on the side. And I have not actually seen Mulan, so I do not actually know who this is. I don't think it's the dragon, played by, I think it was voiced by Eddie Murphy. It's a little cricket, I think, or something. Oh no. Let's go ahead and give her a sword, a gladius specifically, and she can hold whatever the heck this is. Alright, so we get an extra gladius, we get an extra dark red pyramid piece, and gold 1x1 cylinder plate. It's just a cricket. Mulan's grandmother gave it to Mulan for good luck. Alright, fair enough. But that gets us all of the Disney 100 minifigs. Also, her hair was popping off there. Make sure that stays on. So that is all of the Disney 100 minifigs. We are done with that set. So those 4 remaining ones, we're looking at Robin Hood, Prince John, the other Mulan, and possibly Dr. Facilier or Jiminy, and I'm not sure which, because I may have accidentally not written one down or something. I don't know. All right. So let's go ahead and put that to the side. Next up, Series 12. All right, so where have we drawn from? I think we've drawn from there and there, so how about back here? Let's go ahead and get this on the floor. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and start the prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Let's go. All right, so we have gotten 2 wizards. We have gotten a Mongol warrior. We off camera, I believe, I got a gamer. I have not gotten one on camera. We have gotten the Space Miner, the Lifeguard, the Fencer, the Genie. Oh, wait, no, I got him on camera. I got the Spooky Girl off camera, so we need to get one of her. All right, so that's what we have. We have not gotten the Princess. We have not gotten the Amazon Warrior Lady. We have not gotten the Prospector, which would be a great opportunity for me to use Grizzled Prospector voice. We have not gotten the Jester, the Dino Hunter, the Pizza Delivery Guy, or the Rocker, or Piggy Guy. All right, minute to go. Get your predictions in. Get your predictions in. All right, that is about 40 seconds remaining. Go ahead and just zip on through. I do find it interesting that they show you adding these parts onto like the Dream Treehouse. That is kind of neat. There we go. We'll do that. You're open for Wednesday Addams? It is a very cute minifig. I do like that one. All right, about 10 seconds remaining. Get your predictions in. I do enjoy how many figures are like known character, but with serial numbers filed off, kind of thing. All right, predictions are closed. Let's go ahead and reset my timer. Okay. And go. All right, what do we got? All right, we have a tile slope. So, I mean, a dress slope. Question is... Okay. This time, 15.73. This time, it is the princess. I believe I felt the hat and hair. So let us find out if we do, in fact, have the princess and the frog. It's just Dream Village. That's all it is. Yeah, all right. There we go. See, I was pretty sure it wasn't the wizard this time because I felt this on the back. And then I felt down for the hair. Excellent. Excellent. All right, so once again, the time on that one was 15.73. All right, let's choose that prediction. That was within 20 seconds. Complete the prediction. All right. So, Kinshir, Crimson Clover, Blossom getting the hams. Very nice. Lord Canis, Isovan, Cetria going for 20 to 50. Shield of Hope and Lel Bunny going for 50 to 60. And Bahamut going for no this time. All right, let's go ahead and make our Princess Lady. who, because of the dress slope, is taller than your standard minifig. Oh, that's great. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got to go with that face. Hat feels a little loose, but, you know, what are you going to do? It'd be really nice to get that in other colors. And she's going to kiss her frog prince, clearly. Get on there. There we go. Perfect. There we go, kissing that frog. Just like Peter Gabriel said, kiss that frog. Nothing on the back of her dress slope or the back of her torso, but there is a little pendant coming down from the top of that hat, which I know the name of, but I can't remember. So that's pretty cool. So the hair and the hat are dual molded, but the that part is not. A hennin, yes, thank you. All right, so that is our princess. Excellent. All right. And last but not least, we've got this one. This is a bigger box, and it's actually heavier. Well, it's not really heavier, it's just bulkier and harder to pick up, because there's so much, the bags are so much bigger. Alright, so, how about we pick this one back here? Also, I do know what series I'm going to replace the Disney one with. There we go. There we go. And let's go ahead and start a prediction. Start that prediction. Can all guess what is inside the minifig pack? Pepper Girl. Pepper Girl? I do have Pepper Girls. I do have more Pepper Girls. I have not stuck them in anything yet, but I do have more Pepper Girls around. Two people going for Pepper Girls. But yes, so the replacement for the set that we just finished, Disney 100, is going to be this one. So that'll be fun. All right. So we have... Where's my pen? There it is. So off camera, I got Pinata Boy. We've gotten a Peapod Girl. We've gotten the Tournament Knight. We have gotten two of the Swashbuckler Lady. We've gotten the Space Rocket Girl. We've gotten the Llama Girl. We've gotten the super duper awesome Viking. We've gotten the track and field athlete, the Pajama Girl, and there are quite a few that we have not gotten yet. And howdy, Title Rabbit, how are you doing today? Or tonight, as the case may be. You missed... Did you see the princess kissing the frog? It's just a frog. It doesn't turn into a prince. Would be better if I somehow opened a Pepper Girl. That would be a shock. That would be a real shock. All right, 10 seconds remaining. Get your predictions in. I should probably reset that. It is adorable, isn't it? Alright, and predictions are closed. Okay, and go. There we go. Let's see, what do we got? What do we got? That feels like a hat or hair. Okay, let's see if we can find something else to feel. Those are legs. Okay. Oh, 23.22. You adore her light purple dress. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I believe we have the nunchuck guy. I believe we have the nunchuck guy with 23.22. Let's see if I am correct. Yes, yes indeed, I am. I was not expecting the nunchucks to be a single piece, actually. All right, choose that prediction. And again, 23.22. Choose the outcome at 20 to 50. Complete that prediction. Let's see who is getting the hams. All right, Lord Canis, Ice Oven, Cetria, and Tidal Rabbit getting the ham payout there. Kinshear and Crimson Clover Blossom going for within 20 seconds. Shield of Hope going for 50 to 60. Bahamut and Lel Bunny going for no. Now Mulan has someone to spar with. I mean, she could spar with the Dream Blacksmith. He might be good at that. You may forever join Lel Bunny in the no vote section. Let's see. Yeah, let's give him a determined face. Get his hair on there. That is an interesting hairpiece. And his nunchucks, which do use the regular chain pieces. These do not come apart, so that would technically be a dual molded. That is that two? Is that a 2-bar? Yeah, so it's a 2L bar without a stop, which LEGO has not made in any other way. Although that probably indicates that there is something on that side. But it's pretty cool to get actual nunchucks. Well, that guy just decided to go flying. Where'd you go, sir? There we go. He's like, no, you can't put me on a base. How dare you? How'd I find room for it? Well, it helped that my bedroom is currently awaiting more furniture. Look at that determined face. He does have a happy face for when he wins. I like his headband. It's interesting hair. But, you know. Also, a Tidal Rabbit, since you missed it, look at that adorable pajama t-shirt. Little unicorn heads. It's very cute. All right. So let's go ahead and mark that one done. And that is minifigs done for the evening. All right, Bahamut. Have a good rest of your evening. Thank you very much for coming on out. All right, let's go ahead and scooch that back to where it was. Get my other box of minifigs from the floor where I put it. And get that back in the corner. All right, there we go. All right, next up. We've got Izzie and Bunchu the Bunny. Rabbit Mecha time. Okay, nothing else in there. And there is the instruction booklet. I should probably get on to the instruction booklet. There we go. See, I'm not sure, like, it's if you look at this, I don't think it's a rabbit mech. I think it's just a giant bipedal rabbit with like gloves and roller skates with rockets on them. So I don't think that it's actually a mecha. It's just using mecha parts. So there is bag 3. Actually, let's get this over here. 2 and 3. There we go. Knock off Bugs Bunny. I wouldn't say that. Alright, this is a pretty neat, that is a pretty neat sword. Good for a magical blade, like an ice blade or something like that, or a water blade. There is Bunchu the Bunny in rabbit form, like stuffed rabbit form. Alright, we'll get the other things as we make them. There we go. Okay. Alright, start out by making Izzie herself. Also, she apparently sleeps on Bunchu Bunny pillows, which is, it's a thing. It's definitely a thing. Let's see. Let's make her super happy. Why not? I love this hair that she has too. That is gorgeous. All right, she can have her super duper sword, which so it has a stud on the side. It does not have a stud on the bottom. There's a little slot. I have no idea what might go in that slot. That's a weird Lego, kind of not really, geometry. So I don't know. Does her hair match the princess's dress? No, it does not. Well, I mean, it might. Part of it might. And there we go. Give her the hourglass, which is an awesome piece. I love this hourglass. There we go. She is girded for combat. There we go. But yeah, look at that hair. That is great hair. Multicolored, kind of translucent. And then the giant hourglass. I do love that hourglass. That is a great hourglass. That is a great piece. Alright. Because of her hair, or her ponytail, she will not stay flat. I do wonder if they will make other, like other stuff with the, like other colors of that hair. That'd be pretty neat. All right, and then we have one of the little nightmare guys using the black body base part. Get kind of a villainy head here. It is kind of bubblegummy hair, isn't it? There you go. He's got a little scar, and then he gets a helmet. Castle helmet. Come on, focus. Focus. There we go. So you can see through the eye slots. And he gets a trans pink feather and a Fabuland net. Also used as a windsock, I believe. And put Bunchu Bunny in there. Said, get in there, Bunchu Bunny. Okay, his arms don't really want to fit in there very well. All right, we'll put him in, does he fit in upside down? A little bit better. A little bit better. All right. There he is, capturing Bunchu Bunny. But Izzy uses her apparently magic hourglass to create a giant Bunchu Bunny to go after and get the little Bunchu Bunny back. All right. Multiple shades of blue here, and I can never remember which is which. I think that's azure and this is medium, but I don't know. 1x1 to 1x2 upward brackets. To 1x2s. Let's see. Gray 1x2 plates with ball sockets. There we go. Medium blue 1x2 bricks. Light azure 1x1 tile slopes. There we go. Make sure that those are straight. Then we have one of the large 2x2s with sockets. These pieces were actually, I mean, the pieces themselves aren't from Bionicle, but the ball joint elements themselves, the size, that is from Bionicle. So we get that, and we have a standard blue 2x4 Technic plate. Light azure 1x2 plate and a pair of click hinge socket elements. All right, Crimson Clover Blossom, thank you very much for coming on out. Have a good rest of your evening, and have a good night. I really do appreciate it. 2x2 cylinder plate and a 1x2 plate and a 2x2 plate on top. There we go. 2x2 curved slope and 1x2 plate, not tile. Right there. So that will go right there. And then we have a medium blue car fender right around there for a bit of a collar element. Some coral 1x2 curved slopes. 1x2 plate right there. And 1x1 quarter cylinder tiles on the torso, because that's what this is. This is going to be the torso. There we go. And then right there in the center, we get the, what do we want? Okay, yeah. That is the proper orientation. Bright orange 2x2 cylinder tile with the hourglass logo. All right, 1x2, or 2x2 plate, I'm sorry. 2x2 ball brick with a ball, and 1x2 brick with side studs. 1x1 to 1x2 upward brackets here, and 1x2 to 2x2 downward brackets on that side. Another good way to lock elements in together. There's a bright blue, or a light azure 1x2 there. Pair of 2x2 plates on either side, and 1x2 plates with balls. There we go. Looking at it this way, we get a 2x2 curved slope and a purple 1x1 plate. Coral 1x1 round top element and a purple 1x1 round top element there. Flip it around and basically mirror that. we go. There we go. Alright, then we get this curved car hood with Bunchu Bunny's eyes and face on it. There is some space right there, so it won't... it's really only sticking on right back there, but that's okay. And then 1x2 tile with his little mouth on it. Clip that in there. 1x3 and a bracket, 1x4 plate, and we're actually making 2 of these, so let's go ahead and do that. There we go. I believe these are going to be the ears. One by one plates. And more 1x1 plates. There we go. Then we have the 1x2 plate with a ball socket. And another 1x1 plate. There we go. Are they eerily acute? I don't know. You might have to ask him. Although he might have heard your question already. Some curved slopes and a tile. There we go. Then 1x2 plate. 1x1 plate. And some coral 1x1 curved top bricks. There we go. There we go. There are the ears. I never said that Bunchu hears more than horse. I mean, horse doesn't really need to hear anything, so, you know. Alright, that goes on there, and then another one apparently goes back here. There we go. Inverted curve slopes. And a 1x1 plate. There we go. Alright, and that's on the outside, so right there and right there. Those are some big ears. Let me tell you, those are some big ears. Alright. So we have 1x1 plates in coral purple. I actually am not sure what shade of purple that is. Might be dark lavender, actually. And medium blue. Then a light azure 1x1 tile slope. Trans pink flame feather. 1x1 white cylinder tile with hourglass symbol. And a coral 1x1 quarter cylinder tile right there. There we go. All right, next up, bag number 2. There we go, get these elements over there. And get those poured out there. Okay, first of all, this is interesting. A little bit of a longer base for the click hinge socket element that I do not have. That would probably fit within a 2x2 macaroni element, because it does fit with that. So that's interesting. However, it wants us to click them And it says, listen for the click. Alright, that was very quiet. That was a little bit louder. There we go. So those are click hinges. And then we have double friction pins with axles. That goes all the way through there. There we go. And let's see. So there we go. And then axle with a ball on it. And axle with ball on it. Right there. Okay, these are going to be for his feet. These make a little bit more of a satisfying click. There we go. So he can just do the splits right here. But apparently the instructions want me to turn them, so fine. I'll do that. Oh, I can't do the splits anymore. Alright, 1x3, 1x2. 1x2 with the socket, and another 1x2 plate. There we go. I'm not making two of these, so that's good. A 1x1 headlight brick. A 1x2 plate with another headlight brick. And a 1x1 tile on top. Or on the side, I should say. And a gray 1x1 to 1x2 downward bracket. That gets right on there. Okay, on the top we have the 1x4 curved slope. And on the underside we have a light blue 1x1 to 1x1 downward bracket and a coral 1x1 plate and a 1x2 curved inverted slope. Get that there on the bottom. Okay. Dark lavender 1x2 plate and 1x1 plate. Another dark lavender 1x1 plate there in the middle. And then 1x1 curved top coral pieces. Make sure that things are straight. There we go. Alright, and then on the back, we get a medium blue 1x1 brick with a side stud, 1x1 tile on the side stud, and a 1x1 round end tile on top. Get that right there behind the socket piece. And that will go right there. So that'll prevent the foot from going back too far. All right, now let's go ahead and mirror that again as we make the other foot. There's 1x2. There we go. Another headlight brick on top. Get the curved slope here. inverted 1 by 1, not inverted, 1 by 1 to 1 by 1 downward bracket there. I mean, there can never be discord between myself and Horse, because I understand that Horse is all-knowing, all-seeing, all-hearing, all-touching, all-smelling, all-tasting. He is everywhere and nowhere at the same time. There we go. And let's get the dark lavender on here. Horse also exists outside of time, so he is always at that noodle shop, and it always has been, always will be. So he isn't in the corner there? He's in the corner there. He's also everywhere else. He's behind you right now. He's above you. He's below you. He's inside you. He's outside you. He's to your left. He's to your right. He knows what you did last summer. Alright, there we go. Got the other foot made. And we can go ahead and have him stand up a bit. Should I have Horse meet Ox from Baldur's Gate 3? Feel like they'd be friends. Oh, Horse already met Ox. He met him years ago, and we'll meet him years from now. All right, 1 by 2 Technic brick. We'll get the 1 by 2 to 1 by 1 to 1 by 2 upward bracket, 1 by 1 to 1 by 1 downward bracket there, and a 1 by 1 tile. Horse is Santa? No, because Horse doesn't bring you gifts. Except maybe the gift of always knowing what you've done. And that you will be punished for it. There we go. All right. On the back side, we get the hub. Get that through there. There we go. And a macaroni tube element. There we go. And a ball joint with axle. There we go. That'll be his fist right there. That Home Alone set looks cool as hell. Yeah, it's really nice. I'm excited to eventually get to that goal. Horse will remember that, Lil Bunny. Horse will remember that. Rocket Fist doesn't look like it, but maybe. I mean, it is stuff dreams are made of, so, you know, anything is possible, I suppose. All right, coral 1 by 1 round top elements. Horse is secretly elephant? Excuse me? Rocket Punch! There we go. And let's go ahead and get the macaroni tube on there. There we go. And I feel like I need to turn that around. There we go. There we go. He's got his fists all ready to go. All right, flip him over, and right into the butt we put a ball joint with axle. 1x2 with socket, and 1x2 brick with 4 side studs, actually. Coral 1x2 plate with round top, 1x1s on top. Round top 1x1 right there. All right, on the back we get a coral 1x1 with side stud and another round top brick right there. On the underside, inverted coral 1x2 curved slope, 1x1 plate. And then on the sides we get 2x2 cylinder tiles. And let's go ahead and get his little fuzzy tail on there. I think it might act as a rudder, I'm not sure. Alright, extra pieces, a 1x1 tile and 1x1 tile with round end in light azure. Let's go ahead and put those aside. There we go. Said that horse will remember and elephants never forget, so horse is secretly elephant. No, it doesn't quite work that way. Things that, it's like, all things that don't forget, like, all elephants never forget, but not all things that never forget are elephants, kind of thing, you know? Alright, so we have the choice of making roller skates with rockets and golden gloves, or we can give him a kind of a bee rocket tail and wings. I'm kind of inclined to go for the rocket pack thing. I like that a little bit better. So that is the... Yeah, I think I'll go with the engine. Well, let's see. Oh, yeah, okay, no, so he's combining with a bee here. Yeah, we got to go with that one, then. That's why he has levers on his head. There we go. Their antenna. I was, like, trying to figure something out there. These are interesting pieces that we're getting. There we go. Alright, so we take off his tail. Which we don't have to take anything off for the other one, it looks like, but I'm okay with that. Alright, so first of all, put his ears down. Give him some black on black levers. For some antennae. Alright, next up, we got a yellow 1x2 with 4 side studs. A bright orange 1x2 inverted curved slope. 1x1 plate. Gray 1x2 plate with socket. A 1x1 yellow brick with side stud. Bright orange 1x2 tile. And 1x1 with round end tile. There we go. And a pair of yellow 1x2 tile slopes. And we get a black... it's a soft plastic point used for either the tops of towers or as some weapons. There we go. So he's got his little bee tail. And we'll make our rocket wings. Not rocket wings. They're not... I want these to be rocket wings, though, or something. But they're bee wings. And there's another yellow 1x2 with an angled arm. Alright, on the back side, we get a pair of... Where are you? There you are. Inverted curve slopes. Alright, and 2x2 tiles with center studs. I might be able to make both of these, actually, now that I'm looking at the parts. I'll have to go back and do that. 1x3 tile with 2 studs. Well, I guess there's only 2 of these, so I can't make the actual exhaust elements, but that's fine. Alright, friction half pin. There we go. These are pretty interesting dual-molded elements, though. They're pretty cool. I like them. Alright. There we go. Get his little bee wings on there. And that goes right there. And Izzy can ride on his back there. There we go. So go after the vile kidnapper. However, since we have all these extra parts, let's go ahead and make the other things, and we just won't have like rocket flames coming out of the roller skates. Okay, gray 2x2 with Technic holes on the bottom and yellow Technic pins. Oh, no, we can't. We can't make 2 of these. We can come close-ish, maybe, though. Can't make both things. There's enough that you can't... That there's just a handful of parts that are shared between them, looks like. I do have that, though. So I'd have to take the arms off the other ones, and the 1x2 tile slopes. Interesting. It's kind of a shame that you don't get both. And yet they didn't, they give you spares of that one. I don't know. It's an interesting choice, and I don't quite understand it. Oh, no, you know what? I think I know why. Yeah, they did not give me enough of any of it. Okay. That's fine. We can still make the most of this. There we go. Yeah, so the other 2x2 tiles are used in the backpack part. So yeah. There isn't enough there. And then the other 1x2 to 1x2 downward brackets are used on not the tail, the backpack. All right, so yeah, you can't do that. All right, but these would all be used on that. Spare parts are a spare black on black lever, a spare yellow Technic pin, a spare dark gray friction half pin, a bright orange 1x1 plate, and an extra spear tip element thingy. So those are the extra parts. The others aren't technically extra, but they kind of are, and his tail. But I like, whoops, well. Okay, so we can't really put the head back too much without some problems. There we go. If we do that, then she can ride like that. Get your hand up there. Come. Hold on to your hourglass, please. Magical hourglass. There we go. So we got B-form Bunchu Bunny to chase after the villainous nightmare guy thing who has stolen the real Bunchu Bunny. This is pretty adorable. It really is. Let's get her standing up there. Put the ears up. And gotta put the feet a little bit more that way, and there he goes. That will have him standing. I like the shapes that they got for the hands and the feet. The feet are really cute. They feel like rabbit's feet. The ears are pretty cute as well. And I like the bee elements for the wings and the tail back here. That's cute. That is very, very cute. I would definitely recommend this one. It's nice and quick. It's a quick little build. It's not gigantic, but it has a lot of playability. So, yeah, if you're looking at the Dream sets, I would definitely recommend this one for sure. All right, that is going to bring us to a close. As a reminder, we are working our way towards 150 subpoints. And if we get that for September, I will play Pirates of Realm Space, Spelljammer Pirates of Realm Space. On stream, I will complete it, and you can all laugh at my suffering. We are currently at 86 subpoints. The reason it fluctuates, it can go down, is that people can't cancel a subscription, but they don't have to renew it, and then when it runs out, then it reduces. So at some point during this, probably a gift sub ran out. So that kind of thing can happen, but that is one reason why gotta work for these goals. 150 sub points. Gotta work for them. We will be back on Friday for more Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster, and we will wrap that one up. We will be back on Friday night to continue working on and possibly wrap up the Ninjago City Gardens. We will be back on Saturday for more Spelljammer. Monday, back to Tears of the Kingdom. And yes, at some point during that, I did say it was Breath of the Wild, but that will happen. We will be back to something new on Retro next Wednesday, and then next Wednesday night, we will build something different besides this. I am still thinking about changing up some of my stream scheduling right now. I haven't really decided or ironed it out, and it's certainly not necessarily going to happen this month. It may take me a little bit longer to decide. But if there are some things that you would like to, like if there's better times for you, do let me know. This is especially true for people who watch these on YouTube and aren't able to get out to the streams. Change is scary, that is true. It is oftentimes easy to just stick with things, but there's a couple things that, I mean, like, I need to change a few things around just for myself. Wednesday mornings are kind of problematic for me right now, so I might shift it back a little bit. I might do something else. I don't know. I'm just trying to think about what changes will I need to do. And I am open to other suggestions. Let me actually get these back on screen as well, since we also built those tonight. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and get a raid on over to B-Stands. Never mind, he is ending his stream. Alright, so no raid tonight. I want to thank you guys for coming on out, and I shall see you guys next time. See you then, everyone.